Alright, so today I thought I would do a little bit different kind of a haul, and I'm going to call it a lifestyle. I always do this wrong. Lifestyle haul. And kind of, if you live in an area where you have a grocery outlet, introduce you to the kind of bargains that you could expect to find at grocery outlet. So one of the premises behind this is I didn't go today with the intention of saving money. I was just kind of running low on the types of foods that I normally eat, and also I just wanted to see what they had. And so you can go to grocery outlet with, your frame of mind being that you just want to go and see what they have and pick up cool little things, for half or, 2/3 of what you would pay at another store. Or you can go there with the mindset that you have a really limited budget and you're going to try and keep your groceries for the week under $50. Right now I'm trying to eat a high raw, high fruit vegetarian diet. So I do still eat dairy products, which I know are supposedly horrible for you and create mucus, and I'm addicted to cheese. Cheese just doesn't really agree with me, especially if it's more than like one little 1-ounce serving. It's not like really negative effect, but I do notice that it's not like the most beneficial thing. But I'm pretty sure I have like some kind of weird chemical addiction thing going on there, enzymes, I don't know. Just really like cheese. I seem to be fine with cream, half and half, butter, whole milk, and I think that's because when I do have those products, I have them in such small amounts that I'm able to digest them, and, I'm fine with them. I eat eggs every day. That is probably my primary source of fat and protein. I'm going to try and work on cutting out avocados because I'm finding they are really mucus producing for me. And I'm finding I just don't really like the taste of them anymore. Like, my body just doesn't need that kind of fat, apparently right now. What else do I eat that you wouldn't eat if you were a vegan? I eat a lot of potatoes are kind of like my primary starch right now. Sometimes I will have tortillas, flour or corn tortillas, but I'm trying to like eliminate those because of GMOs. It's not that I'm having issues digesting them. It's just that I'm totally creeped out by GMOs and like the heavy pesticide use, and I do try and buy organic. Not everything organic, but if I have the choice and the price isn't that much different and the quality is apparently different, I'll go for the organic. So some of the stuff I got today, wouldn't really fit in with the vegetarian, I guess it's all vegetarian, but it wouldn't really fit in with a vegan or raw lifestyle. So we'll go through the refrigerator stuff first. Some of the stuff I got in mind that Independence Day is coming up. Also, I might be going to the lake later today and wanted to pack some snacks that not just I will be eating, but other people will be eating. So I got 3 different kinds of feta cheese, and I don't remember how much these were. I think these were $2.49 a piece. So that's a very good price. If you go to your grocery store, like, depending on where you live, these could be like $10 a piece. So they're Odyssey, and they're from Monroe, Wisconsin. Different feta cheeses, tomato, basil, peppercorn, and Mediterranean herb. And probably what I'll do with those, I might take them as a, hors d'oeuvre, or I'm going to put them on eggs. Probably like crumble them on top of eggs, and I like to put salsa or tomatoes on my eggs too. And I got Havarti dill, so again this will be like an hors d'oeuvre, or I'll take it I don't know, for eggs. This is a honey hollandaise. This is one I would probably, it's a harder cheese, and I would probably just eat it by itself, like a little bit, you know, to have as a snack while I'm making dinner. And I have my eggs in the morning. I try and eat fruit during the day. I'm finding that if I eat fruit at night for dinner, it keeps me awake. Like, I just don't process through the sugar. And I'm just like, oh, let's stay up till midnight. Not a good idea when you're trying to get up at 5. And I just got organic spring mix. And I got the spring mix because it was like the latest sell-by date. It's not necessarily my preference right now. So I'm going to try and eat more greens at night and see if that works. I've been kind of having some issues with getting enough calories if I'm cutting out starches, and I'm not like getting enough potatoes to last me for the week, or I hate rice, so I'm kind of having problems getting enough calories. And you think that's crazy because yes, I'm overweight or I'm just like really big, but I'm very active, and if you are burning through 3,000 calories a day and you're only eating 1,800, you're gonna slow your metabolism down and end up more overweight. So whatever. And then I got hummus. I'm noticing I can't really eat hummus anymore. Like, the oil in it bothers me, and like I get gas and heartburn. So that's going to be for an hors d'oeuvre to take for Independence Day. And these I also got with that in mind. I got Black Diamond, Merlot, and cheddar. They actually look like they're okay. You know, they don't have like high fructose corn syrup in them. Got some brie. Probably will also use that as an hors d'oeuvre to take. Otherwise, you know, my boyfriend will probably eat it. But it's made in the United States, so it's pasteurized. I don't know how good it'll be. It won't be like real brie. And then I got this Chardonnay and cheddar spread. And I got some frozen strawberries. And these are just going to be for me to put in smoothies. Okay, so next I'm going to go through some of the packaged foods I got. Again, this was kind of with Independence Day hors d'oeuvres in mind. So I got these Ryvita sunflower seeds and oat crackers. I've never had these before, so I don't know how good they'll be, but I thought those would be nice with the cheese spread or some of the cheeses. And also these Milton's whole wheat sesame baked snack crackers. And as I'm thinking about this, I just wanted to, if you do have a grocery outlet where you live, make sure you check the sell-by dates. So you can see these are still good through November, and then kind of judge whether or not you're going to use up the product before it expires. Some stuff, maybe you can get away with it being expired. Like, I almost bought some coconut oil. It was expired, but I figured I would probably be using it as a body product instead of a food product. So then I wouldn't really care. You know, it's not going to go rancid, especially if you keep it in the refrigerator. But I don't know. I guess when I was in the store, I was more thinking about using it to cook with. And I already have like 2 jars of coconut oil. But coconut oil happens to be pretty pricey. So if you can get a good deal on it, you should go for it. Then I got these thin minces tortilla chips. Normally I like to just buy tortilla chips at the grocery store down the street that are like fried daily. But these are, they're using organic corn flour. Then they have oil, sea salt, water, and calcium hydroxide. So I'm not sure how the water and calcium hydroxide work, what that's for, to stick the salt to the corn chips. But anyways, they're like organic corn chips, tortilla chips. So I thought that might be good too, to go with salsa for the Independence Day. Then I got some Rooibos chocolate vanilla tea. And this is Tea of Life. This is from Sri Lanka, I think. So they had a whole bunch of different flavors. And also, if you have a grocery outlet near you, don't expect to necessarily find these same products, because what they do is they go around to the wholesalers And grocery stores, I think more wholesalers, and anything that's overstock that they want to move the product of, they kind of like grocery outlet buys it and then it sells it to you at a discount. Um, so you may or may not find these at your grocery outlet, like these similar products. And then I got jalapeno cheddar bread from a local bakery. So again, like I said, probably bread is not good for you to eat. Neither are those crackers, but I'm not going to probably eat the majority of them. But it's really hard to keep up with the calories with just fruit for me. And look at it. It is so hot, even inside with the air conditioning on. Ugh. The dew point is like in the 60s today, which is unusual for here. And I don't know how people live in the southeast, like Houston, Mobile, Orlando, Atlanta, Savannah. All right, so now I'm going to move on to personal care products. And I love Grocery Outlet. Is probably my favorite place to get personal care products. Not great for cosmetics. We don't have a Sephora here or an Ulta. But they have a lot of like discounted drugstore stuff, overstock. Cheapest place in town to get sunblock for sure. So, and actually my first thing, you saw in my May Empties video, a body lotion by Desert Essence, and I saw they had a sunblock. So this is, I don't know if this is organic ingredients or not, but it says Age Reversal Mineral Sunscreen, Daily Face Protection. And I'm running low on my Clinique and City Block, and the other one I use kind of regularly is the Proactive, like oil-free. They are not good on days when it's so hot like this, or days when you're going to be outside or being active, because they just get in my eyes. And so I use Solvar. I'm getting low on that too. So we'll see how the sweat factor is on this, and if it, induces breakouts. I'm probably in the next few weeks going to have to be ordering some more facial sunblock anyway. So I'm going to go with the Solvar and Juice Beauty, I think. Then I got these oil absorbing sheets. So we'll just test one of those out right now. And I thought it was cute that it has this like purse pack. There's 50 sheets in here. Normally I've been using the Mary Kay ones because my sister is a Mary Kay distributor. There's some other brand I tried at some point. Anyways, I just absolutely love these because I have super oily skin anyway all the time, which is great because it means I'll age better, right? I'll still have the getting the laugh lines here and the little bags here, which would probably be gone if I had concealer or something. The eye bags would be gone. This is just like, I got the jowls here. Too much pouting and saxophoning and smiling and yeah, whatever. I might not have laugh lines. They might be frown lines. Anyway, these, I didn't really have foundation on today. I just had a primer with bronzer and blush. But these help soak up sweat and oil, so they're good for me year-round. Then I got some of these Naturals ponytail holders. I thought, right now I only have little girl ones that are bright colors. And so I thought if I'm doing this braid thing and trying to put my hair up, if it was a brown color, the ponytail holder would be less noticeable if I didn't wrap enough hair around it to pin it up. You can see my little girl barrettes today. I cannot seem to get a hold of my current hairstylist to make an appointment, and I don't know if I'm gonna go back to my old stylist or I kind of want to grow my bangs out because I think this is a good amount of bangs for summer. I want to change it up. Like they're just getting too heavy. Like I don't need, you've seen my other videos. They're just too heavy. That's not the look I want to have anymore. So I might just be like, whatever, work with what you got. I'm going to grow them out. I got these Glow head to toe self-tanning towelettes. So I thought I would give those a try. I actually am completely out of any self-tanner right now. I have this Saint Tropez thing that I got in my Ipsy bag, but that's kind of just like a one day kind of like darkening shimmery lotion for like if you're going out. It's not actually a tanner. So these are for light to medium, I think. Said that in the store. Well, if I got medium to dark, that could be weird. This was something on my to buy list anyways, was another thing of lip balm with SPF. So I like Blistex a lot. It's probably like my go-to lip treatment. There's seriously nothing better, especially the ointment stuff. I don't care what kind of crazy stuff you're buying, Dermastore. I've tried Dermastore, Burt's Bees. Blistex is seriously the best lip ointment treatment for windburn, sunburn lips. So this isn't the treatment ointment, this is just like a lip balm. And I got a raspberry lemonade blast, and it kind of smells like a Italian sorbet or something. So yeah, because I have too many little bags, and then I forget to switch out my lip balm, and then I have like some, Burt's Bees thing that doesn't have SPF, and then I got these bobby pins because they're kind of cool. They have like this leopard print, but I thought they'd blend pretty well with my hair. Maybe not so much these. Maybe that would be better for someone with red hair with blonde highlights, or platinum blonde hair with red streaks. But anyways, I haven't bought a pack of bobby pins for a while, and you go through them super fast. Let's see, what else is here? They had a ton of face wipes today, like makeup removing or facial washing wipes. I really like to use the makeup wipes at night because I'm lazy and I don't want to wash my face and do toner and moisturizer. So I just, take off your makeup before you go to bed. Children's. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to home and garden stuff. So they have these solar light things. So what it is, there you go. Inside at the bottom is a solar panel, and you're supposed to be able to put these outside in a sunny location, and then there's like a little LED light in the bottom, so then it also has like a light sensor. So once it's charged up and then like it's dark, it's supposed to have like a little glowy light, I think. We'll read the directions. And I'm lazy and cheap, and I have not set up drip irrigation yet for my garden. And so right now I'm using like a trigger nozzle sprayer on a hose. I have two different hoses set up. I have one in the back and one in the front. In the front I have raised beds. And so my brother-in-law, they have a garden, and I asked him, that you just use your hose with your wand, and he's like, yep, that's it. No irrigation, no drip lines. I was like, and your plants, like, they're hydrated and survive in the heat? It's like, yep. So I thought I would try this. I've been fine so far. Like, my tomatoes are 5 feet tall, and they're like, stuff is going so crazy, I can't even walk between the beds anymore. I'm like, how am I going to harvest these tomatoes? And even if I eat 6 pounds of tomatoes a week in the summer, what on earth am I going to do with all of them? So I'm going to have to buy a canning bath and get some more mason jars and mason jar lids and learn all about making my own stewed tomatoes and marinara sauce. Then I got, this is Herbaturgent. So it's like an all-natural, biodegradable soap that's specifically designed for laundry, and I thought this would be good to wash delicates in. I've been using Delicare and the Baby Target detergent. So if you are eco-conscious, or if you, I haven't tried this out yet, so I don't know how it works. If you're eco-conscious, or you have infants around, or it smells alright. It says it's unscented, but so I assume there's just like sopapine or like coconut castile, or there's some kind of like sudsing agent from botanical things in here. So it's gonna be, it says it's safe for all natural and synthetic textiles. So I thought it would be good for delicates, and then also you're not putting sodium lauryl sulfate back into the water system. Bonus points, yay. And this was only like $4.50. I think, you know, this is normally going to be $10 to $15 at like your, you know, organic natural food co-op. So now I'm going to show you fruit and stuff that I typically eat more of, like makes the base and foundation of my diet. Everything I have here is probably not enough to last me for a whole week. I am getting a CSA box on Wednesday. Well, yeah, I guess on Wednesday. That's not the 4th yet. So I'm getting a CSA box this week. And depending on what I add to it, you know, there'll be more. I'm almost out of everything. Like, you can't see my fruit thing back here, but I have 2 apples, an avocado, a lime, maybe 2 pounds of bananas, and a flat of lemons. And I have some blueberries and a watermelon in the refrigerator. So I was like virtually out of everything. I'm like, I have food for a day. I'm gonna die. So they had organic bananas. I think it was $2 for 2.5 pounds. So that's like 75 cents a pound. So that's probably about what conventional bananas cost, depending on where you live and where you're shopping. But we're gonna take these out of the bag. I got a bunch of these. I got one that's not ripe yet. I can easily eat, most days I probably only have 1 to 2 bananas, but I can easily eat like 5 in a day, easily. And then I only got a couple mangoes because they didn't look that good and they didn't have that many, like there wasn't enough for me to buy a whole flat. I didn't feel like going to Costco today. There's just too many old people on Sunday mornings. I didn't want to fight with them. The mangoes are not organic. I got some nectarines, which are not organic. Kind of did the you know, look and smell test. You know, if you smell like funkiness, like pesticide, you can smell pesticides. You can smell rotten fruit. But if you smell like, you know, fruit that you want to eat, I think if you wash it, it'll be alright. Like, it's not, oh, whatever. Need food. So I got 5 nectarines. And then I got, this is 4 pounds of grapefruit. This is kind of my favorite, like, liquid base for smoothies. And these smell divine. I probably should have got more of these, but oh well. Maybe later this week I'll go back. Grocery outlet, you never ever know what you're gonna find. And I got 4 pounds of Valencia oranges. These also are for smoothies. I got 2.5 pounds of Fiji apples. I'm kind of getting sick of Fiji apples. I can't wait until it's like apple season and I can get like some Arkansas Black or some different kind of apples, because since November or December. This is the only kind of apple I've been getting. I swear to you. I'm sick of it. But it's still apples. So I like to take apples in my lunch. Sometimes I'll juice them to sweeten up a juice. I don't juice a lot because I feel like then you're losing out on the fiber. And the fiber is really important to keep your blood sugar more stable. And I wouldn't recommend juicing unless you're having like some kind of vitamin deficiency and you're not getting enough like minerals and vitamins from the food that you eat. Or like if you have some kind of serious illness and you need like mega doses of vitamins and minerals. They're also good, I think like some of the lighter kind of green juices are good for rehydrating in the summer. Cucumber juice is amazing, but anything else, apples, just eat apples. Carrots. So I kind of, I started juicing to eat vegetables that I wouldn't normally eat, raw especially. I really like celery juice. Like, I'll eat celery raw, but you can only eat, like, a little bit of it raw. But if you juice it, then you can have, like, a whole head of celery. So celery juice is really good during the summer, especially, like, to mix it with cucumber juice and maybe throw in some lemon or lime. It's really good. So, yeah. Apples I take in my lunch, and I like to put nut butter on them. Preferably like raw almond butter, but I'll take whatever as long as it doesn't have sugar in it. Now if I had a camera, I would just take, put this all out on the table and, yeah, more bananas. And more bananas. And more bananas. And I like bananas by themselves with peanut butter, or I don't really eat chocolate anymore. I used to like to sprinkle them with cocoa powder. I like them by themselves. I like them in smoothies. I like to freeze them and put them in smoothies. I like to cut them up and mix them with strawberries or pineapple. Love banana. And then I got 2 of these. I don't think they're sugar babies, but they're seedless watermelon. Those are probably, I don't know. They had seedless watermelon before GMOs though. So they're GMOs in the natural way of the world, as in hybridized and bred instead of gene splicing. So they're not organic. These were $2.50 each, and I would say they're 6+ pounds. Not really sure. Pretty heavy. I got alcohol. So I like to drink white wine in the summer if I'm having an adult beverage. That's probably my first choice, maybe? I don't know. I like beer. All the time I like beer. But back in the day, I used to not drink beer. And so sometimes I like to have white wine in the summer. And my favorite white wines are Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio. And so this is a Sauvignon Blanc. This is Rigal 2010, and it's from France. This says, Rigal Sauvignon is elaborated from grapes harvested on the hillsides of Gascony with a maximum amount of sunshine. Rigal Sauvignon is an elegant wine with citrus fruit aromas and peach notes. It reveals a perfect balance and rare freshness. Discover the beautiful expression of Sauvignon, an enjoyable wine to drink on its own or with seafood and poultry. Yeah, so we're just gonna add to like the wine collection behind me. Probably some of these are gonna go in the refrigerator if there's room. And I think that Grocery Outlet still has, like, if you try the wine and you don't like it, like, not if you drink the whole bottle, but, like, if you take a glass out of it and you don't like it, you can return it, like, for store credit to get something different. So this says Junebug 2011 Sauvignon Blanc, California. Some things are perfect just the way they are, without adornment or embellishment, like laughter, sunshine, a first kiss. Junebug captures the innocence and unpretentiousness of everything a wine can be when you keep things simple and real. That doesn't tell me anything, but it's a good color, so unless the glass is tinted green, I think it will be a tasty wine. And then I got this Sea Ridge, California Shen. You would think I could pronounce this if I took French, but Shenyin. No, can't do it. Anyway. 2011. Meticulous care in our vineyards yields a Chenin Blanc with red apple and ripe cantaloupe-like flavors. I don't think I've ever had a white wine that said it had red apple flavors. Fresh fruit and delicate floral aromas are backed by firm, crisp, natural acidity that makes our Chenin Blanc so perfectly balanced. This wine pairs well with full-flavored fish or chicken dishes, Pacific Rim cuisine, cold salads, and warm fruit dessert. On its own, it's as good a companion as any way. So, this makes me curious because it's probably not a very sweet white wine, but it says it pairs well with desserts. So that could be interesting. I don't really like Moscato. It's too sweet for me. Then this, I am pretty sure that I have had this Westwood Pinot Noir before, but not maybe this vintage. This is 2006, which makes me think, like, maybe why is there still 2006 wine, and why was it only $6? This is Night Harvest, and instead of, see, there's like this person on a ladder reaching for the moon, but it kind of looks like, to me it's like disco. It's like Casey and the Sunshine Band. So this is another Sauvignon Blanc, and this says the wine made from grapes harvested at night. We harvest at night when the cool air chills the fruit, concentrates the flavors, and preserves the crisp acidity of our grapes, making for a deliciously balanced wine. Uncork, pour, and discover the magic of Night Harvest. If you guys do hauls, I like watching hauls. I like fashion hauls. I love when people do thrift hauls and then they style the outfits. Like, I think I should start doing that if I have the time. I think that's, yeah, get thumbs up for that. And I like random hauls where you show me stuff, like maybe I don't want to see all your groceries like I did today, but like if you have a story behind it, then yeah, like I'm gonna make this with it, or like you're talking about your, you know, paleo diet or raw diet or South Beach diet, or like why, if there's a story behind it, then it's interesting and entertaining to me. You can make it entertaining. And so I like hauls. I would say my favorite are like the thrift and vintage hauls where people find like bizarre stuff that's like really cool and then they style it. But I like all hauls. So if you like hauls, random hauls, it's not just the beauty hauls that I like the whole gamut, because it's kind of like show and tell, and you get kind of the same like little endorphin, dopamine, whatever's going on in there, serotonin, lighting up, giving you a buzz, but you didn't spend any money. All you did is spend 15 or 20 minutes watching a YouTube video, so thumbs up for that. Alright, peace out, stay safe, stay cool. I know other parts of the country, North America, are having some serious, like, unseasonable heat right now with crazy humidity. So make sure you stay hydrated. Make sure that your pets and your elders are cared for and cool. One croaking from the heat. Take care of your plants. Make sure they're well hydrated, because you don't want to lose your harvest because you forgot to water or turn your irrigation on or set your timer or whatever you need to do. Stay cool and beat the heat. Or you're inhaling your own spit. So, yeah. Apples, I take in my lunch.